We're out in Ohio farm country, south of Bell Fountain. It's a rich agricultural area. And we've seen farmhouses and barns, but we're stopping at a really interesting place that looks like nothing else. It's called Mackachee Castle, and there's quite a story behind this building. I think we'll have a pretty interesting visit. Hello, Margaret.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you? Good to see you.
Fine, thank you. Nice
And
to
Jim,
see you.
good to see you.
Nice to see you, Jeff. It's been so long since high school.
60-some years back in Connecticut. Who knew we'd end up in Ohio?
And I certainly didn't.
I didn't either. And interesting places in Ohio, such as Mackachee Castle. And your family, the Piatt family, is a Cincinnati family, is that right?
That's right. Benjamin and Elizabeth married in Cincinnati in 1803 when Ohio became a state, sold land in Cincinnati and bought land here and established a 1,700-acre farm here with a lot of help. And so they cleared the land and began, it was a diversified farm, very complex.
This particular house wasn't built that early, was it? It was later.
No, this house was built by his son Abram. So Abram was 6 years old when the family came here, and he built this house when he was about 50 years old.
The limestone and the wood actually all came from the land. The quarry for the limestone is only a mile from us, and without too much work. It was an outcropping, so they didn't have to mine. They could just go into the hillside and get it out. It took a lot of time. It took them 7 years to build the house.
What year?
1871.
71, okay. And it changed over time, I'm assuming. There might have been adaptations, additions.
Very little change, really.
What changes are the objects that people of each generation use.
Makes sense.
And you'll see an array of those. So we don't have it restored to one time period. We have objects from multiple time periods.
Well, I'd love to see more. The interior has to be fascinating given the exterior. So I understand you can take me on a tour.
I'd love to.
And Jim, you've got some work to do.
I do.
To keep the place going.
I will say hello again before you
We'll
leave.
see you later. Lead the way. Well, I don't think I've seen trim quite like this in any historic house I've been in.
People comment on it all the time. It's such a surprise. I think these really extreme triangles are interesting to people, and we believe they were inspired by another interior detail in the drawing room, which I'll show you later.
And this room is what? Well, I see books.
The library. The office and library, this section of the house was really all about Abram. Abram was a farmer. He was a progressive farmer, published materials about farming, and also was very involved in the Grange. So this gave him a place to do the accounting and also to study.
So there was another castle, another house
There was.
by another name. Well, a similar name.
Mackachee is this one, Makochee is the other one, both derived from the Shawnee name for this place. And Abram and his older brother Don had been children when they moved to this land. Then in mid-age, they each built these mansions just a mile apart.
And the other house, Mackachee, is owned by somebody else now? It's not in the Piatt family.
That's true. Actually, that's happened more than once. So after Don died, his widow sold the home. Many other people had it. My parents and uncle purchased it in the 1950s, and we ran it for 60-some years. And then in 2019, we sold it to a family who was doing a wonderful job restoring it.
Well, I'd love to see more.
Let's go to the drawing room.
Okay. What a beautiful room.
It's a wonderful space. The drawing room, of course, would be where you would go and enjoy company after dinner, or have family weddings, funerals, Christmas parties, all sorts of things. The parquet floor, made out of multiple types of wood and put in interesting geometrical shapes, is one of its real features.
It really is beautiful. And I can see where the diamond design may have come from that was in the library. You can
Yes.
see
Yes.
it's almost like a cathedral in here.
It is. It has these wonderful Gothic arches that then take your eye to the ceiling, where you find a frescoed garden.
It is
done.
spectacular.
It is really beautiful.
This is a big case full of interesting artifacts.
This case, this cabinet, changed the story of his family's life because this was brought in when it became a museum in the early 20th century. Abram's son William collected these pieces over the course of many decades. He found a lot of them here on the farm. He purchased others. Others came later.
Well, this is an interesting, fascinating display case, but it's a well-furnished room. There's more to see.
There's lots of furniture. And these pieces come from different time periods belonging to different generations.
Well, there's a chair over here made of horns, is that right?
That's right. According to our records, it was made in San Antonio, and we're not sure who bought it or when they got it. but it was photographed in this room in 1916, and it was part of the original souvenir booklet when this first became a museum. It's wonderful to know that these kinds of chairs became extremely popular in the early 20th century and came to be associated with Teddy Roosevelt.
Well, I'm guessing something with that many horns probably would have had to come from Texas.
Yeah.
Well, what else is there? There's lots more to see here.
Well, we have the cherry sideboard that belonged to Benjamin and Elizabeth, her second piano from Boston from the 1940s. The portraits near us are of Elizabeth and Benjamin, his mother and father, and they were a fascinating pair of people who never lived in this house, never saw this house. They lived in a modest log home nearby, but with these nice objects in it.
Well, there's a nice group here of what looks like original furniture.
Yes, this is a parlor suite, the type of style popular in the late 19th century. Before Abram died, when he and Eleanor lived here, that's how this room would have been furnished, with pieces like this.
This has been a wonderful tour of the first floor. The library was wonderful, and this is even more spectacular here in the drawing room. But there must be something upstairs.
There's an upstairs with bedrooms and other collections. The upstairs tells the story of the next generations.
Let's go learn that story.
Very good.
Margaret, where are there channels on either side of the stairs?
They were dust channels. They made it possible to sweep the dirt from either side, and then it would go right down the dust channels.
Using gravity to help clean the house. I love it.
Popular for later generations as a place to race cars.
Well, the hall itself is quite a space. Another wonderful painted ceiling.
Yes, with nice Greek features.
A nice wide hall.
This was originally the master bedroom suite. So Abram and Eleanor had a bedroom and an upper parlor. However, the story of this family over time is that more and more of the family members started to live here. So by 1900, it had moved to 20 people living here. And at that point, it was necessary to have another bedroom. In fact, that's where my father was born.
That room right there. Yeah. Quite a story.
Yeah.
Well, everything is well furnished. I mean, all the furnishings tell stories. What other things will people see if they look at the different bedrooms?
Well, in the bedroom, you'll see more items related to the children who grew up here in the 20th century, some interesting things related to personal stories, the woman who was hurt in a train accident and how her nephew helped her regain strength with a physical therapy machine. And then in one of the rooms, we have a military collection that shows items that people brought home from battle, starting at the American Revolution and ending with the Korean conflict. We also have an archive in one of the rooms, and that's where we study the papers. We have probably 20,000 documents related to individuals in this family.
And all of that was here in both houses, either house, but it was all here?
It was all here. It was just like people who take their birthday cards and put them in a box somewhere. And so they were all stuck in dressers and drawers and boxes, and we've just been very slowly taking them out and studying them and archiving them.
So it's been a treasure hunt over the years.
It has been.
Well, we've seen the first and second floors. I guess that's about it for our tour.
Oh, no, wait. There's one more thing I'd like to show you.
I'm happy to do it. Hello again, Jim.
Hello, Jeff. How was your tour?
It was terrific. What a house.
Isn't it amazing?
It is. It's just remarkable. So tell me about the tower. It's such a big feature on the building.
It is a big feature, and they used it to demonstrate some of their stone work. You'd see the capitals over each window are different, but it has no real function other than part of the building as a tower.
So you didn't look for enemies approaching over the fields, that sort of thing?
No, I don't
These were
think there were
different
any.
times. So the legacy here is just remarkable, and it's fallen to you as a member of the family to make sure this continues. How have you done that over the years?
Well, we did it ourselves for a long time, but 25 years ago we created a nonprofit foundation called the Macacheek Foundation, and through it we raise money for educational purposes. And so this space we're in is a perfect example. We use this all the time as a workshop space. It's a great place for kids to come. Jim actually teaches them how to chisel limestone. We're always working to connect disciplines, and particularly the relationship between art and nature.
That sounds like a really good series of programs. So you have various programs, various functions. You could host weddings, for example?
We do host weddings. We host birthday parties. We hold special events throughout the year that are free, and we also then do school and youth programs, adult groups, and almost anything somebody wants that we think we can manage to make happen.
Well, thanks very much for a great tour. I loved seeing the place.
It was a pleasure to show you.
Jim, good to see you again.
Always great to see you, Jeff.
Thanks so much.